What is up, guys? It is Saturday. Yes, I know I didn't get the video up on Thursday. I kind of just let time get away from me. Not really an excuse, should have been more on top of things. So I'm going to play the workout footage for you. It is a shoulder workout. It's a little bit more of a lighter pace shoulder workout for me. Lately I've been focusing more on the form rather than the weight. So workouts have been a little bit different, just really focusing on the squeeze and the muscle contraction. And so I'll play that for you. I focused on my editing a little bit more, didn't do much better, but I'm trying. And then the camera angles, I'm still working on getting those better. So thank you guys for watching, and here goes the workout. What is up, guys? So again, I am watching this as I am recording it, so bear with me. I also want to apologize for camera angles. Some of them aren't ideal. I am working on it. I didn't have the time to go back and re-record the movements, so we're gonna make do, but I promise it'll get better. So with this first exercise, what I'm doing cable flies, and the first thing I did was in front of my body, focusing on pulling up with the elbow, which I am not doing here. I need to do better at that. Making sure my elbow is up at all times rather than letting it drop below me, which shows me I'm just not using my shoulder enough. And then I'll go straight into the other arm. When I'm doing any movement where I do one arm and then the other, or one leg and then the other, I do not take a break. I will go from the right arm to the left arm, straight back to the right arm. Because while I'm using my left arm right here, my right arm is getting a break. There's no need to make a longer break for it. It doesn't make much sense. It's probably taking me about a minute to do this set right here, go straight into the other one. Do 4 sets of each, front and back is 1 set. And so we will do that, and then straight into a rear delt pec deck fly, focusing on squeezing my upper back and my rear delts together, keeping my chest up, shoulders rolled back. And you'll notice my hands are open, being able to drive backwards with the pinkies, really focusing on the squeeze in the rear delts and driving back and pulling with the shoulders. You don't want to push, you want to pull, which I know sounds weird. You want to pull the shoulders together. And then from this, we're going to go straight into an Arnold press, right about here. And I've seen this movement done in multiple ways. This is the way that I feel it the best, that I get the best burn, and I feel like it's being optimal for my own body. I twist on the way up, and then again, camera angles aren't the best. At the very top, the dumbbells are facing forward, like towards the mirrors in front of me. And then my back is actually arched more than it should be. I should be bracing my core a little bit more, which is why I like videos, like I've said before. And then here we are gonna go for our next superset. We're gonna do a shoulder press on the machine, facing the headrest, really being able to focus on the front delts, just getting a better overall squeeze. On the way up, the way I like to think of it is I'm gonna try to squeeze my head at the top. It just helps me to activate the muscles better. Say whatever you need to say that helps you, but that's what I have to say just to make sure my form is correct. You'll notice a lot of these I'm not going super heavy weight. Some days I will go very heavy, some days it's more about volume. This day was a little bit more about volume and form, just really focusing on squeezing at all times. So here we're doing another rear delt exercise. Notice palms are facing down, going slightly in front of my body, just really focusing on the squeeze and using the correct muscles. If I'm using 30-pound dumbbells but not doing the form correctly, then there's really not a point to be doing the exercise. So from there, we are going to go to a shoulder shrug. Notice I'm pulling my shoulders backwards slightly, head is slightly forward, just really focusing on engaging the traps completely, pulling back as much as I can. This is my weak point right now when I get on stage, so I'm really focusing on growing these. If you are not stepping on a stage and you're working out for fun, find the workouts that you enjoy. You do not have to do these. I know some women don't like to do these. These will not make you manly, I promise. They will just help you be more proportionate, and you'll actually see some strength go up in a bunch of other movements. Then supersetting that with front raises, and then I am twisting at the top. And when I'm twisting, I'm actually trying to drive my pinky up. I want to try to get my pinky on top, just to really try to activate those rear delts as well as the front. Really get a good pump from these. Try to get some movements where I incorporate multiple muscles. Each workout I try to do about 2 to 3 movements per muscle per muscle group, if that makes sense. So we have 3 muscles in the shoulders, trying to do about 2 to 3 workouts for each muscle. And then from here, we're gonna go ahead and do our burnout. Again, camera angle, I'm sorry. I did 2 rounds of this, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. First movement is just alternating up and down with the arms, trying not to get momentum from my body, just focusing on using the shoulders to go up and down the whole time. I'm going as fast as I can, as hard as I can. Again, only using the shoulders. And this is a good burnout, guys. On any upper body day, these are a good way to go. On chest day, arm day, back day, anything, you will get a good burnout. And even if you think there is no more pump or no more energy left in the tank, this will make sure to get it all out. And you'll be surprised. Sometimes I'll get to this thinking I'm dead and realizing there's still a decent amount left. So I did 30 seconds of this up and down alternating, 30-second break, and then I will go 30-second of in and out, starting soon, should be soon. Well, I'm gonna go in and out. Basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to clap my hands together. And when I clap my hands together, I'm using my chest and the front of my shoulders to bring the rope back together. Not using my body, not using my biceps. I'm not using anything else besides the shoulders and chest. And make sure you're breathing through this. Really have to breathe or it gets 10 times harder. And again, you don't want a whole lot of momentum. Notice how I'm standing. I'm standing leaning back onto my heels. I'm in a squat. This just takes a lot of momentum away from my body where I could be using my hips or something to help move the rope and get more momentum behind them, when really I just need to use the muscle group. It doesn't matter how quickly I'm moving or how fast I'm moving or how fast the ropes are moving. It's all about form. If it's not correct, you could be working the wrong muscles, and sometimes it just becomes pointless to be doing it. So for the last movement of this round, you're gonna go slams up and down together. Again, just focusing on burning out the shoulders, getting everything working together, really burning it all out. One thing I really hate doing is leaving the gym feeling like I could have worked out harder, worked out better, worked out longer, whatever it may be. So I really love doing these because it just allows me to go 100%, whatever's left in the tank, just to leave it all right there on the floor. So here I do have a little bit of momentum from my body, not too much, just focusing on giving it my all, the whole 30 seconds. I just have my phone laying on the ground in front of me, and it has the timer face up so that way I can see the time, and then my 30 seconds are up. So thank you guys for watching and enjoy the workout.